Alrighty guys, so I wanted to make a quick little video for you guys. I had a few of you ask me a few questions in messages and stuff like that, and ask me how I keep my tank so clean with the overstocking of the fish. Basically, what I do is a little bit, hectic. Um, Basically, I have two AquaClear 110s, so it's like 220 gallons worth of filtration. They got the highest gallon per hour rate for any filter on the market, so you're looking at 500 gallons per hour for each filter. I'm getting over 1,000 gallons of filtration on this tank. It's actually 1,100 gallons per hour is the total. But it's overfiltrated like crazy. I stay on top of my water changes. Basically, I do my water changes about once a week or whenever the tank's starting to look really bad. And even then, I still don't get all of the food. Like you can see, there's still. Hold on one second, I'll try to zoom in on it. Um, there's still particles of food and stuff that will end up in between the rocks and stuff, but that's not too bad as long as there's not a lot. Um, and as you can see, the water gets a little bit cloudy and it does this for about an hour and a half to 2 hours after I do a water change sometimes. And that's normal for me. But it shouldn't really happen. Also, I did something a little bit bad today. I also cleaned out all the filter. I cleaned the pipes. I cleaned the entire filter inside and out. I got rid of all the beneficial bacteria that was building on the walls and on the bottom of the filter. So basically, these filters are kind of started from scratch, except for the beneficial bacteria that's built up on the Biomax rocks. And that's the only spot I really leave a lot of the beneficial bacteria is on those bio rocks, because then it grows back in the filter. Um, but again, I mean, with all the fish that I have, like I said, it's just a matter of doing more frequent water changes. Really staying on top of your tank, making sure that you're not letting it go, for too long, because a lot of people, the biggest problem is that they let it go. Um, as long as you're just staying on top of it's fine. Again, the UV sterilizer definitely helps. It helps clear up a lot of the water clarity issues and helps out in that end. But it's not key, because the same deal happens down in my 30-gallon tank. I leave the lights on. I never turn my lights off, to be honest. The only time I ever turn the lights off is if I feel like I should, and if I feel bad that the fish haven't really been sleeping, or my nocturnal fish haven't had the chance to come out and do some feeding or something. Um, but I try not to turn it off for too long, because the ghost knife gets aggressive, and some of my other nocturnal fish get a little bit aggressive when the light goes out. So I try not to do it too much. But the light does come off for about a day or two at a time sometimes, and I usually do it about once or twice a week. But again, I never end up with cloudy water. I never end up with like green water, and the only time I ever end up with cloudy water is right after I do a water change, like I did today. Um, so and you could see it's already starting to clear up on the 30-gallon tank. I did that one first. So it's already starting to clear up down here, up top here though. It's going to take, this one usually takes about a day sometimes. Sometimes two to clear up, but I put a lot of prime in each tank. I do treat the water with prime water conditioner. Honestly, again, best thing on the market as far as water conditioners go. It takes care of just everything. Okay, your nitrates, ammonia, chlorine, chloramine, ammonia, and it also provides slime coat for the fish. And later on in the week, when I make another video, you'll see it actually kind of dripping off of my Oscar, just because it just builds up so much slime coat for the fish that it actually like drips off of them, um, which is another reason why I like the product so much. Along with the fact that ever since I've started using it, I've never really had any water clarity issues or water issues as far as the fish being sick or something like that. I really haven't run into that issue at all. But again, I just wanted to do a quick little video for you guys to show you what it looks like. I'm going to do a part 2 when the water clears up and show you that it does actually clear up in about an hour or so. The time right now is 6:27. You can see it on my cable box there. But basically what I'll do is, I'll just kind of when the water clears up later on tonight, it'll be sometime around, I'm gonna guess around 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock, at most 9 or 10 o'clock. And like I said, the 55 gallon usually takes a little bit longer than the 30. The 30 usually clears up in about an hour or so. 55 usually clears up in about 2.5, sometimes 3. But once it does clear up, I mean, you guys have seen my videos and know how clear the water can get. But anyway, I just wanted to leave you guys with that, and stay tuned for part 2 of the video when the water is nice and clear. I also wanted to make a little update. I'm going to be taking this Opaline Gourami and either giving him away or doing, I might even just move him down to the 30-gallon tank just because he's getting too aggressive with that blue one. And I really like the coloration on the blue one. I don't really like the Opaline one. So he's either going to get moved into the bottom tank here, or I might even throw him in the pond outside. Just see how he does out there. But we'll see. I haven't really decided yet. And again, I don't really like him, so he's kind of on my shit list. But anyway, I'll leave you guys with that, and hope you guys enjoyed the update.